Hello there everybody, and welcome back after a long break to SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. In the last episode, we ended up completing Sand Mountain, and we are now ready to move on to the next boss fight, which is a giant robot Patrick. So, yeah, should be a fun fight. I'll have to try to get a thumbnail screenshot in the middle of it though, so we'll see if that causes me any problems. But yeah, I think I mentioned in the last episode that this fight, when I was younger and was playing this game, for the first time, it terrified me. It doesn't anymore, thankfully, so, should be probably a pretty easy boss fight. I mean, I've said that pretty much all the boss fights in this game were challenging and then beat them very quickly, so, should be fairly simple. We'll see how long it takes, and then maybe we'll do a couple of other things this episode depending on how long we're in here. So yeah, let's go ahead, and I can't remember how to check how many spatulas I have, but I'm pretty sure I have enough, so let's go ahead and, yep. So let us go beat Patrick, and then we can move on to the final stage of the game. And I'm pretty sure there's a cutscene here, so I'll stay quiet during that.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and its breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help!
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto!
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it!
Yikes!
Alright, here we go.
SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
So,
Do-si-do and around you go.
yeah, the only thing annoying about this fight is there's not many voice lines for that fish, so it just keeps repeating.
Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy.
Okay, I'm gonna go for... There we go. There's the screenshot. And I missed the first opportunity to do damage to him, but I wanted to get that screenshot in.
Great Barrier Reef.
Okay, so now we're actually going to be fighting him. And I think one of the things that scared me the most about this, I couldn't figure out what to do when I was younger. But now I know what you have to do.
This boy must be smoking at the lanes.
So you gotta do that 2 more times, then we move on to, I think, playing as Sandy.
Do-si-do and around you go.
Yeah, you can already kind of see what I mean about, voice lines repeating quite often.
Oh, and the robot is down.
Okay. So go in for another
This
bubble
boy
bowl.
must be smoking at the lanes.
There we go. Now we just gotta dodge his attacks.
Do-si-do and around you go.
Yep. Voice lines are going.
Oh, and the robot is down.
Okay, he's actually facing a different direction this time. So we'll do that. And cutscene.
That does it! You pushed this squirrel too far! Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style!
What is Sandy going
All right.
to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen? Great Barrier Reef!
And I think his moveset does change up eventually.
Oh, and the robot is down.
Okay, so we'll go down, do some damage to him.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
And I think he's going to raise the acid now. Yeah. I think one of the things...
Could melt anything.
Oh, okay. Gets a little bit difficult there. Yeah, I think one of the things that really scared me about this fight, or one of the things that made this scarier when I was a kid, might have just been the graphics, because
The robot is down.
I was playing on the original GameCube version.
Okay!
Alright, now how do I actually... Okay. Gotta refigure out how to do damage to him there, because he can't go into the acid.
Down you go.
But we do have our health replenished now.
Oh, and the robot is down. And the robot is down.
Okay, I guess it doesn't do damage to me, I just jump in and do it.
And SpongeBob will be back in the ring.
Okay. Oh, got hit that time. Alright, he's gonna do the spin again.
Barrier reef.
And then I guess I'll just hope he gets close to this platform and jump and do the same thing as last time. There we go.
Woo-hoo! That's hotter than a June bug in July.
It's time to roll out some robot punishment.
That does it.
Okay.
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Oh.
Oh, SpongeBob fin ice cream. Oh,
That's gonna be a difficult thing to avoid. I haven't fought this guy in like
great barrier reef.
a year or more. Oh, so I am a... Wow, I am just messing up everywhere, aren't I?
Great barrier.
But I am pretty rusty at playing this, so... I only have 1 health left,
Do-si-do and around you go.
and I'm dead. Okay. So it's a bit more difficult than the previous ones. I'm just gonna skip the cutscene because it's
Back in the fight.
the same thing. Okay.
Great barrier reef.
So there we go. Avoided the frost breath that time.
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
And then we'll do that.
Nice
There we
7-10
go.
Split by SpongeBob.
And sorry if I'm having a lot of moments where I'm just not commentating or anything. It has been
Do-si-do.
quite a while since I've recorded or done anything. I guess I've done a couple streams recently. But I'm just not really used to
Bowling moment right here.
talking consistently. So, gotta get back used to that.
Smoking at the lanes.
Okay, avoid the frost. There we go.
Great barrier reef.
Okay, try to avoid getting hit again.
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
And there we go.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Well, we know SpongeBob is scared.
Plankton, the Chum Bucket lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
Alright. So we are now in...
Buddy,
Oh, never mind.
The next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positive-lutely, SpongeBob.
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
Okay. So we now have the, rocket bubble thing, and we are also in the final stage of the game. So we've got, I think, 3 more areas in total to go. There's, the SpongeBob Dream right here, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and then Kelp Forest. And now that we have the new move, we're also going to be able to go back to the Sea Needle and get the last spatula there. But I think I'm going to save that for the, finishing things up episode, the epilogue episodes. But we'll go ahead and do this. You can kind of see what the move is.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
There we go. And I think these buttons unpress. So. Alright, I keep clicking down on the stick to sprint because of other games I've been playing. Oh, we're on the chum bucket hand, and here's a golden spatula up here. So there we go. And we do have enough now to get into the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. I think we're way ahead of on golden spatulas because we're supposed to make it to the Kelp Forest before the graveyard. Let's go ahead and jump down here and get some extra health.
Wow. 6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge.
Alright.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
So yeah, we have more health now, and I think there might be underwear somewhere around here. Maybe not. I don't know. But since we do still have some time on this episode, let's go ahead and take over the Krusty Krab because there's quite a bit going on in there. And I remember this being a relatively difficult challenge. So let's go talk to Mr. Krabs.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them hoodlum robots of yours. They've booted me out! And worse, they've got all me beautiful shiny objects!
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
Okay. Sorry if you can hear my chair creaking occasionally. I try to reposition and it just creaks loudly, so I don't know if the mic picks that up or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into the Krusty Krab and hopefully complete this challenge first try.
I feel like I should be working.
Okay.
Time for a little sleepy sneak. I feel like a new sponge.
Ouch. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I gotta remember exactly how to do this. It is a little bit difficult. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to avoid that. Okay, and the boxes don't help. I feel like this is really loud.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I feel like I should be working.
Okay. So I'm actually going to do that. I know it's gonna cause me to take some damage. Was that the only thing in here doing that?
Fresh like a spring breeze.
That might have been the only robot dispenser. I feel like I remember there being more, though. Okay, and there's still this guy, which I'll take out.
Coming at ya.
I'll take that guy out. And then we'll get this guy, and that should be it, apparently. Maybe. Unless there's something else here to grab. Not entirely sure. Okay, it might just be fine now. I feel like I remember there being more of those robot dispensers, though. Not sure why. But I guess that's it. So we can go ahead and gather all these shiny objects. And maybe... well, no, we won't have enough to get a golden spatula. But we'll be somewhat close to it, so that's good. Let those guys explode. Oh yeah, there's a mime outside. It's almost hard to see with the way the glass works in the remaster, if you get a certain angle. I think that's a reference to a certain episode of SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure there was one where Mr. Krabs mentioned being afraid of mimes, if I remember right. So I think that's what that's from. Okay, let's go over here and collect the last of these shiny objects. I'm going to really turn the game back up because I turned it down earlier for that one part. It just felt really loud. Alright. Let's go ahead and leave. And we'll talk to Mr. Krabs again.
You had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course. Here, take this as your reward.
Okay, golden spatula. Alright. Well, looks like this is going to be a bit shorter of an episode than normal. But that's alright. Which means we'll have more to do next time, I think. But yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. In the next episode, I think we'll go ahead and do Kelp Forest next episode. And we'll just kind of work our way over to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard. I think the Flying Dutchman's graveyard is the part of the game that I'm the least familiar with, because the first time I ever did it was the first time I played this remaster. I'd never actually gone there in the original game. So I'm not the most familiar with that. Oh, I almost missed those. But I have done the Kelp Forest, and I have done SpongeBob's Dream for the most part. So in the next episode, we'll start the Kelp Forest, see how far we get there, and then we'll do the Dream, and then that, and then we should be about done, so I think this is episode, what, 16 maybe? So that means we'll probably have another few episodes. We might get to 25 episodes. But the series will be wrapping up fairly shortly. But yeah, with all that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a bit shorter of an episode, not as much happened.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
But it was fun going back and beating that boss again. So, yeah, I've forgotten how to end videos again, not that I ever really knew how to. But thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, then maybe consider subscribing or liking and maybe even commenting. All that stuff helps out with pushing stuff out the algorithm and all that. So it'd be greatly appreciated. But thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.